We are the Red Guard. Ready for orders. We stand together. Garrison the building. The People's Army. We stand together. Defenders of peace. The People's Army.
Who needs help? Someone
We
injured?
stand together. Yes. We are the Red Guard. Right away. We stand together. Standing attention.
The battlefield is a messy place.
We stand together. The People's Army. Yes, sir. We stand together. Ready for orders.
Unit lost.
We're losing now. Yes, moving now, sir. Ready for orders. The People's Army. Attack! We are the Red Guard. We stand together. Defenders of peace. The People's Army. Right away. Defenders of peace. Yes, sir. We have the building now. We are the Red Guard. The People's Army. We stand together. We are the Red Guard. Yes. We stand immediately. Together. Defenders of peace. Understood. Yes. Right away. Standing attention. We stand together. Right away. Defenders of peace. The People's Army. We stand together. We stand
To the
together.
heavens!
We are the Red Guard. Right away.
Their tragedy will come.
We stand together.
Scud Launcher, poised to strike. Their tragedy will come.
The Middle Kingdom. We stand enemies of the state.
Unit lost.
The battlefield is a messy place.
The People's Army.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted. Unit
Defenders
lost.
of peace. We stand together. We are the Red Guard. We stand together. Defenders of peace.
Unit lost.
We stand together. Yes. Immediately. Yes. Immediately. Moving now, sir. We stand together. Defenders of peace. We stand together. We stand together. We stand defenders
together.
of peace.
Medical supplies on hand. Let's get there quick. The battlefield is a messy place.
We stand together. We stand together.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted. Unit lost. Unit lost. Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders. Moving now, sir. We stand together. Defenders of peace, the People's Army. Paying attention. Together. Yes, sir.
Who needs help?
We stand together.
Let's clean it up. What a mess.
Stand together.
The battlefield is a messy place.
Ready for orders.
Someone injured? What a mess. Detox underway.
Unit lost.
Stand together. Yes. The People's Army. Ready for orders. They cannot the People's Army.
We can take care of you. Right on.
Defenders of peace. We stand together. The People's Army. Right away.
Medic here. Out of the way.
We stand together.
Out of the way. Lives are at stake.
We stand together. We are the Red Guard. Yes. They cannot destroy China.
Unit lost.
Who needs help? Someone injured? Out of the way.
Defenders of peace, the People's Army. We are the Red Guard.
Unit
Defenders of
lost.
peace. Stand together.
We can take care of you. Lives are at stake. Medical supplies on hand.
We stand together. Ready for orders. Immediately. We stand together.
We can take care of you. Right on. Suited up for
Unit
biohazard.
lost.
We stand together.
Move! Who needs help? Right on. Medical supplies on hand.
Attention. We stand together. Immediately. Yes. We have captured the
Medic
building,
here.
sir.
We're there. Out of the way!
Unit lost.
The People's Army. Understood.
We can take care of you.
We are the Red Guard. Immediately. Yes, sir.
We can take care of you.
Unit lost.
Right on.
Defenders of peace. Enemies of the state. The People's Army.
Medical supplies on hand. We're there. Move! Out of the way!
Defenders of peace.
Someone injured? Move! Right on. Let's get there quick.
Immediately.
Medical supplies on hand. Medic here. Who needs help? Lives are at stake.
Unit lost.
We're there. Lives are at stake. Suited up for biohazard.
Congratulations, General.
Medic
You
here.
have been promoted.
Lives are at stake.
We are the Red Guard. The People's Army. We are the Red Guard.
We can take care of you. Move! Let's get there quick.
Unit
Lives are at
lost.
stake. We can take care of you. Right on. We're there.
We stand together.
We're there.
We stand together.
What a mess. Detox underway.
We defenders of peace.
Unit
The
lost.
People's Army.
Medical supplies on hand.
We stand together.
Medic here. What a mess.
Unit lost.
Someone injured? Out of the way.
Stand together.
We're there.
We stand together.
Yes, we will station there.
The building is ours.
Medical supplies on hand.
Defenders of peace.
The battlefield is a messy
Unit
place.
lost.
Let's get there quick.
We stand. We are the Red Guard. Standing attention. We stand together.
Unit lost.
Medical supplies on hand. We can take care of you. We're there.
We stand together.
Unit
We
lost.
stand ready for orders. Defenders of peace. We stand together.
Move! Lives are at stake.
We have the building now.
We're there.
We stand together. Yes. We stand Defenders together. Of peace. The People's Army. Yes, sir. Immediately.
Unit lost.
We stand together.
Medical supplies on hand. Let's get there quick.
We are the Red Guard. We stand together. Yes, understood. Defenders of peace. The Middle Kingdom.
Unit lost.
Enemies of the state. Yes, sir. Right away. Orange Devil. We stand together.
Unit lost.
The Middle Kingdom. For the Republic. We will shoot them down.
Unit lost.
Medic here.
We stand together.
What a mess.
The People's Army. We stand together.
Unit
Lives are
lost.
at stake.
We stand together.
Move! Lives are at stake.
Defenders of peace. We stand
Battlefield
together.
is a messy place. Let's get there quick.
Defenders of peace. Understood. We stand together. We are the Red Guard. We fight from high place.
Unit lost.
We are the Red Guard. We stand
Someone
together.
injured?
Standing attention. We will shoot them down.
Medic here. Out of the way.
People's Army. Standing attention. China can now use this building. We are the Red Guard. Ready for orders. The People's Army. Defenders of peace. Right away. We stand together. Immediately. Yes, sir.
We can take care of you.
We stand
Unit
together.
lost.
We're there. Let's get there quick.
Standing attention. We stand together. Understood. Immediately. Ready for orders. Ready for orders. We stand together. We are the Red Guard.
Unit lost.
We stand together. Ready for orders. Moving now, sir. Right away. Right away. We stand together. Defenders of peace.
Unit lost.
For the Republic. They cannot destroy China. We stand together.
Right on.
We stand together. We stand together.
Unit lost.
Medic here. Detox underway.
China can now use this building.
We're there. Medical supplies on hand.
We stand together. Ready for orders. Right away. Immediately.
Unit lost.
Defenders of peace. Moving now, sir. We stand the People's together. Army.
Unit lost.
Standing attention. Understood.
Medic here.
Yes. The People's Army.
We can take care of you.
We stand together.
Out of the way!
Unit lost.
Medic here.
We stand together. Defenders of peace. Yes. Attack. We stand
We
immediately.
need help. Lives are at stake. Right on.
We stand together.
Detox underway.
Paying attention. We stand together. Ready for orders.
Someone injured? Move! We can take care of you.
We stand
What
together.
a mess. Medic here. Suited up for bio.
Unit lost.
We stand together.
Unit lost.
Yes. We stand together. Understood. Right away. We stand together. We stand together. Defenders of peace. We stand together. Immediately. Yes. Defenders of peace. We stand together. Immediately. Ready for orders. Yes, sir. Yes. We stand together.
Unit lost.
We stand together. Paying attention. Right away. We stand together. Yes.
Unit lost.
We stand together. We stand together. Ready for orders. China can now use this building. Together. Yes, the Middle Kingdom. The People's Army, enemies of the state. We stand together.
Unit lost.
The Middle Kingdom. We will station there. We stand together. We are the Red Guard. Moving now, sir. Moving now, sir.
Unit lost.
We stand
Someone
together.
injured? Let's get there, quick!
Yes. We will shoot them down. Defenders of peace. We stand together. They cannot destroy China. Enemies of the
Unit
state.
lost.
Paying attention. The People's Army. We stand together. Defenders of peace. Right away. Immediately. We stand
Unit
together.
lost.
Battlefield is a messy place. Move!
Yes. Middle Kingdom. Defenders of peace. We stand together. Garrison the building. Defenders of peace. We are the Red Guard. Moving now, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone injured? Out of the way!
The People's Army. Understood. We stand together. Ready for orders. Right away. Immediately. We stand together. Ready for orders.
Unit lost.
We stand together. Paying attention. Moving now, sir. Yes, sir. Enemies of the state. We stand together. We will shoot them down. They cannot destroy China. Understood.
together. Attack! For the Republic! They cannot destroy China! We will shoot them down. We stand together.
Ready for orders.
The battlefield is a messy place.
Unit lost.
Right on.
Yes.
For the Republic!
Medical supplies on hand.
Unit
We
lost.
stand together.
Understood.
We stand together.
The battlefield is a messy place. Someone injured?
We stand together.
We're there.
We stand together. We stand together.
The People's Army.
Unit lost.
We stand together.
Yes.
Attack.
Who needs help? Out of the way!
We stand together.
We are the Red Guard. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
The People's Army.
We stand together.
Yes. Understood. Right away.
We stand together.
Ready for
Unit
orders.
lost.
We stand
We can take
together.
care of you.
Yes. Immediately. Ready for orders.
We stand together.
Unit lost.
We stand together.
We are the Red Guard.
Unit lost.
Stand together.
Standing attention.
We stand together.
The People's Army.
We stand together.
Unit lost.
Defenders of
We
peace.
stand together.
Standing attention.
Unit lost.
We stand together.
Unit lost.
Defenders of
We are victorious.